Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Storm Electrify Go. A little bit about the ball: it is going to have the Reactor Pearl cover stock on it. Weight block on it is the circuit core. Core numbers in 15 pounds is going to be 251 and 030. Ball color is going to be gold and orange. That's where the Go comes from. This is going to be kind of an entry-level ball, but it's going to be very, very useful for house bowlers also, or somebody who has a very high rev rate or low ball speed, so something that's a little bit more controllable. Layout on my Electrify is going to be 40 by 4 3/4 by 50. This is how I laid out my Hustle ink, and I really like the layout on that one. So I figured with this ball being roughly around the same category, I would get a decent reaction out of it, just like the ink. Today we are bowling at Port Huron Lanes on a modified carbon house shot. So what we did is we added a foot to the carbon pattern, just that way it tamed out our back ends because we are a higher friction center. This is definitely a ball that I can use kind of early and mid into a league set. With it being a lot cleaner and rounder, it gives me kind of IQ Tour vibes, but gives the length. So where this would be is something similar to like an IQ Tour Gold, but Reactor's a little bit weaker, so it's going to be a step down from that. If you're looking for something that's going to be similar to it, I would definitely say this ball would be a great fit for it, and I would definitely suggest to drill it a little bit stronger if you are looking for something like that. This ball is going to be a ball where I can kind of still play in the middle versus stuff like the Phase 5, Zen, stronger Pearl stuff. It's going to push you further left. This is going to kind of keep you closer to the friction just because the cover stock's a lot weaker and the core's a lot weaker. But the one caveat is with weaker cores and weaker covers is it is susceptible to corner pins. So I would definitely say it's kind of a niche reaction. It's a great beginner ball. That's kind of where I would put somebody who's learning how to hook the ball. I would definitely suggest something like this. But I would definitely say for experienced league bowlers that are looking for something a little bit weaker, this ball's still going to kind of fit that. So stuff that's going to be comparable is going to be the burners. So the burner pearl would be pretty similar, and then also the hustle wine. These balls are all going to be pretty similar to one another. They just kind of fine tune each reaction. I'd say the wine's going to go a little bit longer, and then the burner and the Electrify are going to be pretty on top of one another. I would say if you're two-handed and you're looking for something weaker, this is going to be a great ball that you could throw. I would say for putting this ball into my bag, this is going to be in the lower half of my bag. So I would definitely say typically I would run like a 6-ball league arsenal, for instance. Top end stuff is going to be exotic gem, but it's kind of be touch and go with that one just because of the strength of it. Really like the reality check. I did change the layout on my Phase 5 again, so I have a 2.5-inch pin Phase 5 that I'm really liking because of how slow it is. And then of course hustling, I have a Hustle USA in my bag now, and then this one. So I would definitely say it's going to stay with my hustles, and when I go to higher friction centers or go to a tournament, this is definitely a ball that I'm going to take with me because I know it's going to give me a little bit more stability once they start to break down. I would definitely say if you're looking for something that's a lot weaker but more controllable, this is definitely a ball that I would suggest. Once again, thank you Turbo and Storm for giving me great equipment that I can throw. Please comment, like, and subscribe for future ball reviews.